Truth of Norse Mythology Part 2. Thor's actual brothers include Balder, Heimdall, and Tyr. Thor and Loki's close relationship in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is explained by the fact that they are one another's only sibling that they know about. Anyway, as it turns out, they are not even related to each other in the actual Norse mythology, but that doesn't mean that Thor is without brothers. Most sources agree that Odin had at least 4 sons with various mothers: Thor, Balder, Vali, and Vidar. Some other tellings mention a much longer list that includes names like Tyr, Hermod, and Heimdall, though it's possible that these individuals were only sons of Odin in the metaphorical sense. You don't have to be worthy to wield Mjolnir. If there's one trait that defines Thor in both Marvel Comics and the MCU, it's worthiness. In order to wield the mighty hammer Mjolnir, one must prove oneself worthy of the power of Thor, and the list of individuals to have qualified is not very long. Even the god of thunder himself struggled for a millennium before he had what it takes. The Mjolnir of antiquity, however, had no such requirements. It was indeed a magic mallet, but anyone could pick it up, though actually using it involved skill and some additional equipment. On at least one occasion, Thor had his hammer taken by a giant, which is not something the MCU version has ever had to worry about. To be fair, the real Mjolnir did also come with some additional abilities, like the power to shrink down and fit inside Thor's pocket. Mjolnir is only one piece in Thor's ensemble of magical accessories. The Thor most of the world is familiar with doesn't need much to save the world, just his trusty hammer Mjolnir. The god of thunder that actual Norsemen prayed to, however, had a significantly larger arsenal of magical wares. In order to properly wield Mjolnir and have it returned to his hand when he threw it, Thor had to wear a special pair of gloves called Jarnglofar. This was a result of another classic Loki prank that ended in the hammer being crafted with too short a handle. To reach his peak effectiveness as a protector god, Thor also had to strap on a mystical belt known as Meggingjord, which was said to double his strength. It's an item that was briefly referenced by Happy Hogan in Spider-Man Homecoming, but only as a throwaway gag. Frost giants aren't all actually giant. Whether one is watching Thor on the big screen or reading about his adventures in the pages of Marvel Comics, they are sure to run into a scene in which the god of thunder takes on a horde of towering frost giants. Clashes between Thor and the Jotnar were certainly frequent occurrences in Norse mythology, but it's the height difference that the source material doesn't support. Some of the more infamous Jotnar like Ymir and Skyrmir were indeed excessively large, but most of them were the same size as Thor and his compatriots. This confusion has led to the translated word giant being understood as a skyscraper-sized individual, when it was originally meant to describe a diverse cadre of earth gods closely interrelated with the denizens of Asgard.